Well, some of you may remember a video I posted quite a while back, one of my hikes up around Mount Adams, and traipsing around back there, there was an old 1880 something cabin that I had found. And on my way home from Walla Walla, a class I'm taking in Walla Walla, I come across this in the French area here. I'll go back out to the road and get you guys a picture of the sign, but it's on old Highway 12 going to Walla Walla, and you'll see signs for it. But this thing looks exactly like that cabin I found back up there at Mount Adams, and this is from the 1800s as well. It was moved here, is my understanding. But look at how cool that thing is, and I swear the same thing happened to me looking at this thing that did when I found that other old cabin. They're constructed exactly alike, but the same thing happened to me. There is just a part of me that just feels like one of these days it's just going to be my destiny to build one of these. I like this one. It's a little smaller. It's 2-story, so if you go inside, it's a real super steep stairway that gets you up to that second floor. No windows up there. It's right underneath the roof line there, just like that other cabin. There is just a destiny in me to build one of these. Little one-room cabin. Maybe that's where I'll retire. I just thought this was super neat. If you can't make it all the way up to Mount Adams to see that pioneer cabin I found up there, maybe it's worth a little trip to Walla Walla. Take the old Highway 12, and get a little look at this guy. Unfortunately, these doors are locked. That other cabin I found at Mount Adams was wide open, so you could walk around and go upstairs. But this one's all locked up, but still pretty cool. Let's take a little peek at the inside. You can't really tell much, just a simple, small, one-room cabin, but there's that little bitty thin wall that they probably had newspaper coverings on. They were using for wallpaper. A door on the left and a door on the right. I don't know if this door is original, but that is much more ornate than any of the old cabin doors you see. But this would be my front porch, actually. If you look at it from this direction, yeah, not a bad little place. Anyway, thought I'd share that with you guys. Walla Walla Highway 12, but looks just like that one I found out there at Mount Adams, just a little bit smaller. While we're here, we may as well mosey on down to this cemetery looking thing. Welcome to the historic Frenchtown site. Cool, let's go check it out. This will be your landmark. There's that big cattle ranch or trailer sales place up there on that hill. Well, this is fantastic because I got a lot of studying to do today, Friday afternoon, and didn't think I'd get out and do any exercising, but this may count as part of my 10,000 steps for the day. 10,000 steps for the day, and then I'm gonna get home, go buy myself some chicken breast, go get a bottle of Italian dressing, put the chicken breast in the crock pot, pour that whole bottle of Italian dressing on top. Never tried it before, but I saw on Easy Chicken Recipes that that's what you do. We're gonna crock pot that. I'm thinking about adding some peas and carrots to that meal, and that's gonna be me food for the next 2 or 3 days. I'll probably buy a quick steak to throw on for lunch, since the crock pot's probably gonna not be ready till dinner. Well, let's see what we got here. All right, let's catch up a little bit on our Oregon Trail history here. The Oregon Trail passes through Frenchtown Historic Site. Beginning 1841, Independence, Missouri. Immigrants started in the spring were able to reach Whitman's mission at Wailatpu, 2 miles east of here. After acquiring provisions at the mission, they followed the Walla Walla River to the Hudson Bay Company trading post at its mouth, continued down the south bank of the Columbia River to the Willamette Valley. The British jointly claimed Oregon country until 1846. They did not want Americans here. Interesting. When the wagon trains crossed the Rocky Mountains and reached Fort Hall in what is now southeastern Idaho, British officials told them that it was impossible for wagon trains to go further, and he convinced them to proceed on foot using pack animals. No way, man, give me a CRF 250. In 1843, led by Marcus Whitman, the first wagon train continued past Fort haul to Walla Walla and the Willamette Valley. Roughly 1,000 immigrants that year became known as the Great Migration of 1843. Ooh, glad I know that. In case you're ever on Jeopardy and you need to know what the Great Migration was. There was 1,000 immigrants that came here. I think Americans, apparently. We were called immigrants at one time by the British. Many more immigrants followed in the succeeding years through Frenchtown site, homeland of Cayuse. From 1845 on, travelers on the Oregon Trail followed a more southerly route down from the Blue Mountains. That's where we all love to go skiing. Along the Umatilla, the Blue Mountains. That's also where we have Tucannon. The Umatilla River to the Columbia River, although some continue to use the route to the mission at Waialapu down the Walla Walla River. The Oregon Trail passes through the Frenchtown site between the Walla Walla River and the current railroad tracks south of Old Highway 12. That's what we're on right now. Kind of interesting, just a few minutes ago I was sitting in a class at Walla Walla University, and now all of a sudden I almost feel like one of those American immigrants that wasn't supposed to be here, but we were coming anyway, and we were walking on this trail. Get transported back in time. I love that. I like doing little activities that kind of make you, transport you to somewhere else, I guess. I don't know how high up. Oh, I guess we can go all the way up this. You see the crosses up there already? Yeah. So we're walking up this little trail. Looks like it goes straight up, and then it switchbacks back over. I'll take you over to see what that looks like. A couple days ago, I had to get out of the office, so I threw my bike in the truck and drove up to Mattawa. It's only about an hour from Richland. Was riding some single track through the desert up there and did not realize how hilly it was. A little spooky, so I think I was out for almost 2 hours, and I think I was lucky if I spent a half hour on the bike, because at one point my back tire sped out from under me, washed out from under me. So now the motorcycle is, the back tire is downhill, the front tire is uphill. Whoa, that was spooky. Some horses spooked over there, and that spooked me. So my back tire slides out from under me, and now I'm facing uphill, but it's all sand and rocks. Couldn't get traction for the life of me. Man, my legs were shaking. I was lifting the bike, pulling, tugging, twisting. That was a major workout. Sat there thinking maybe I'm not going to get out of here, or maybe I'm not going to get the bike out of here, but I did. That was exhausting. I'll count it a leg day. Interesting. You know, we've got a lot of history up here in the Northwest. That is kind of cool. Are these, oh, I thought those were grave markers. I guess those are just paving stones. I don't see any actual grave markings. Let's see what this is. St. Rose Mission, 1851. Well, it's got the name of a bunch of people that apparently passed away. What does that say? A precious one from us has gone. A voice we love is stilled. A place is vacant in our home which never can be filled. Alright guys, wow, what a beautiful, neat little day. And there's that tiny little cabin off in the distance. Can you see that? Where is it at? There it is. What? I don't know if you can see it there. I think that's it, back up in there. We're just gonna walk that way. Okie doke, thought that was cool. Got to put this one in our in our someday maybe folder.